Hello guys, in this video I will explain how we can implement the like and unlike system in your post using Firebase and Flutter. Okay, as you can see the device in the corner, we have an application which is having two posts in the screen, and whenever I double tap on a post it is going to like the post. Two things is changing there. One is the amount of like that the post is currently having, and the other thing is the red heart icon, which is showing whether you have liked the post or not. Similarly, whenever you double tap again, it is going to unlike the post and decrease the amount of like for that post. Okay, this was the demo for how it works, so let's get started with our tutorial. Starting with Firebase, I will explain the structure in the Firebase, what you require and how you can design this. This is the post. Each post is having a document which is the user ID, and I also stored the same ID inside the document as a field because I will require this later on. Next thing, I require the likes amount because every time I will increment or decrement this one using the app. Next, we have a collection for likes. In likes collection, each user is gonna create their own document by their unique identification. Whatever unique identification is in your app, you can use that, but in my app it is their phone number. So each user is gonna create a document with their phone number, and inside that document they will add the posts that they have liked. Suppose they are liking multiple posts, like 3 posts. They will add the ID of that post here and set it as true. And whenever they unlike that, by double tapping again, this field will be removed from here using the app. So let's go ahead and check the structure of the app and how it works. First thing first, whenever our app home screen is loaded, before in the init state, before drawing any other widget, I have to initialize the like reference. I have to give a reference for my likes collection and document of the current user which is using the app. Each user is gonna provide their own phone number. Next, after drawing that, using that the same like reference, I'm gonna get all the data which is inside this like reference, all the fields, and I will store that inside a map of a string of dynamic. String will take the key, and dynamic, which can also be the boolean, is taking the value. After storing all these values and keys or post IDs, then I will load out inside the document. I store it inside the map only because I want to change the icon whether it is liked or not liked. This map is only used for that purpose, because I'll have all the posts which are liked by this user inside this map, and then I will compare if the current post is available inside this. It means that the user has liked this post. So then I will change the icon shape as red, otherwise it will be default. So this is the stream builder which is building the posts. We don't have anything to do with this. I'll come down and show you how to change the icon. This is the double tap. I will explain it later. Here is the post itself. I got the post profile image. It is the image for the post. Storing it here inside this container. It is going to be the background because it is stuck. Then after that, a line, this is going to be placed at the top of that background image. Here I have two things. First, I'm checking whether the data is not null, because for the first time when a user is newly created, this data is gonna be null because they haven't liked any post yet. So I'm checking if it is not null and data contains the current post ID. I'm taking the current post ID from here. As I told you, we are going to require this. So if these two are true, we are going to show the icon as liked, red, and favorite. Otherwise, we are going to show this border favorite and the color is white. That's it. That's how we can achieve the color for the current post, whether it's liked or not. Now I will come ahead for double tap. What is going to happen in double tap? First thing, I have called a function called isLiked function. This function is defined down here. IsLiked is going to just, whenever we are double tapping on the post, if the isLike is true, let me show you here. If it is true, it is going to show that heart icon in the center of the post. Otherwise, it will return a container, which means showing nothing. So if it is true, whenever we double tap, it is going to make the isLiked true, and that heart is gonna appear there. And then after this, the function is not finished yet. We are gonna check if it is true, come ahead, and after half a second, make it false back. It means that heart is gonna show or gonna pop for half a second, and it is going to disappear back according to this condition. And I have put this inside the set state to update the UI after changing it to false. So that's how the double tap heart is blinking. Now let's see how we can update the amount of likes, and how we can add the user ID or the post ID inside the likes. Here on double tap, the first thing I have shown the heart blink. Then I'm getting the UID from the post reference from here. This UID, I'm storing that inside a variable called UID. Then I will check. Then from like reference, I will take all of the available UIDs or post IDs that I have. If it is not null, if the user is very new, they're not going to have, and this condition, if data is not null, is going to be false. Then it's going to jump there in this else part, and just simply it will increase the amount of like. And like reference set data, it means user doesn't have any likes yet, so it will take this newly UID and it will set it. Otherwise, if the user is not new, it means they are having likes, so it can just simply update data instead of set data. So if it is not null, it means he is having some likes, so it will enter. And here I will check if the value data keys, it will check all of these keys. This part is key and this value is value, so it will check all the keys. If this UID that which is current post ID, if it is available inside the keys of the current user here, then we are going to enter this if statement and minus the amount of likes using a transaction. We're going to update the amount of like for that post and decrease that by 1 because it is available inside the user's likes. And then inside the like reference, I told you we are going to remove that field.delete. Then set state again. We are updating this map that we have by using this one that we did in init state. I'm just calling this inside the set state because I want to update. This is simply getting all the likes of current user from here. It will retrieve all the likes and put it inside the map, and the map is responsible for checking that, and it will change the icon, the heart icon down there at the corner of the post. It will change that and update it regardingly according to the post. So if the key is not available, it means the user has not liked this current post. Then it will come here using transaction. It will increase the amount of like for the post, and it will go to the like reference and update the data and set it to true. Now this current user ID is gonna be added in the user's likes reference. Then after that, again I will update the map for the icon. This else I already told you, whenever the user is not having any likes or anything, it is going to add the current post as like. It will increase the amount of like and it will set the data. Instead of update, it will set, because for the first time, if user have not liked any post, it's not going to have that field, so it will set that and this current post ID to true. Again update, and that's it. This is how the like system is working for the post, and this is how I did. If you have a better way and a smoother way than this to apply the like system, so please comment your way. If it is better than this, I will take a look, and of course I will use it in my application. Otherwise, if you enjoyed the video and you liked this method, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.